unplug me? Just for a minute, I need some privacy. Headset off and stretch her neck out. Down the rocks to her head safe house. Yeah, I remember it all.
Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy, Mr. Glock 420 into his house. Coming back at you with another awesome commentary. And I know it's been a while. I know I haven't done anything since, I don't know, I think I did a video on talking about, dedication service with these new consoles and current gen consoles. But today, guys, I'm going to bring you an honest, real opinion on these new maps, and starting with Onslaught, that's going to be released January 28th for the Xbox first, and then I'm assuming it's going to come to PlayStation around February, same date, probably the 28th, 29th. So let's just get right down to it. Other than these two special maps, Fog and Ignition, that is a remake of Scrapyard from Modern Warfare 2. I don't really care about the other maps. I don't really think other people are going to be cared about it either. But, do you guys remember when maps used to be $9.99? I don't know if you guys knew this, but before Black Ops days, maps used to only be $9.99. I think the last time, other than Modern Warfare 2, could have been $9.99. I don't really remember, but I know COD 4, World at War, they were $9.99. Now they're $14.99. Woo! But anyways, I'm sure the background gameplay you guys are watching is I'm going B somehow or another. I don't even know. It's just gameplay there for you guys to watch as you're listening to me. So if you enjoy it, slap that like button down below and let me know your thoughts and opinions on this topic. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about Fog. Everybody's talking about Fog. I think that's going to be the map that everybody is going to pertain to. Now, let's just get this out in the open. I have been on pins and needles and on the fence with this game since launch. I have really, really great games, and my stats show for it, other than previous Call of Duties that my stats were crap. I really think them taking theater mode out helped the hit detection, which has caused me to have better stats. But let's face it. I mean, a lot of these games are just so bad with the online connection, and that's what kills it for me. Other than that, I think the game's great. I think they did a good job with the kill streaks, with how things work. I don't like the dog so much. The dog kind of pisses me off, and IEDs I could deal with. Campers, they're easy to find. They're easy to work around. Yeah, they get annoying, but whatever. It is what it is. But Fog, the start of this Onslaught DLC, Fog looks like it's going to be one of those maps that everybody is going to want to vote for. It's going to be that most voted map. Not only that, but they added a really awesome field order care package called Michael Myers. Believe it or not, back in the day on MW2 days and whatnot, we used to play Michael Myers. It was just kind of like what Infected is now, but we used to call it Michael Myers. And that was a great game mode. So I was kind of thinking maybe that's what it is, but it's not. You get this field order, the music goes off, you got this axe in your hand, and you got the mask on and everything going. I think it's a pretty good setup. I'm not going to lie. I'm a big Michael Myers fan in the real. I've watched all the Halloween movies. I love it. So when I, heard about this, I was like, oh, this is going to be great, good stuff. But I'm not going to forget the fact that I'm pissed off at this game so much because of the goddamn connection problems. I hate it. And fix your damn spawns. Lord, you got the DLC out now. Now let's get a patch going for the connection and the spawns. Everybody's hating it. But anyways, Fog looks like it's going to be a great map. I watched the trailer. I know a lot of you guys have too. It looks really eerie, dark. I'm assuming that there's going to be IEDs everywhere. People camping in the cabins. You're going to have to watch out for the fog. People are going to be using incog everywhere. Unbelievable stuff. The map looks like it's going to be fun. I may enjoy it. I don't know. I haven't bought the season pass because I don't want to get stuck with that season pass. You know what I mean? I want to be able to see these maps, and if I enjoy it, I'll buy it. So Fog looks good. That might be a seller for me. All right, Ignition, guys. Ignition is that remake map of Scrapyard, man. I mean, I think it worked good in MW2. I'm one of those now that when every year they bring back these remake maps, man. It's like I'm getting so old with this. Do you have to bring these maps back? I mean, really, and make them totally different? Can't you just make new maps? Do we have to keep playing these maps? Just because they were a fan favorite back then doesn't mean they're going to be now. And plus, you made it totally different. You know, if we were a fan favorite of Scrapyard, bring Scrapyard back. We don't, and just make it look better. Why do we need to play a different looking map? If you're going to rehash the damn thing, bring it back the way it was. That's all I'm asking. In MW3, you guys brought back Terminal. You didn't hardly change it much at all. So why we got to change it now? I love Scrapyard on MW2s. I loved it. You run out of the warehouse. You you shoot a noob tube across the map to A flag, or if you're at A flag, you shoot it over at C flag. Instant multi-kill. It was a fun map. Had that classic 3-lane system. You got the middle, the left, right, and you got your sniper points, your lines of sights, and everything. But I don't think it's going to work well this go around. I think it's going to be the least picked map. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think people are going to be picking this map too much. It just looks like it's just a remake of crap, but that's without putting my hands on it. So I won't know until I get to my opinion. So far stands, I think it was better on MW2. Since they didn't bring it back as literally Scrapyard, they call it Ignition. I'm just not gonna like it. See, in Black Ops 2, I liked Stadium. Right, I liked Stadium, that DLC Stadium, because it was a rehash map of, I forget what it was, or Launch. Maybe it was called Launch, and it was a rehash map of Stadium, is what I'm thinking of. And I liked that map. That was a great map. They had no problem with it. I kind of liked how it worked. But this map, and looking at it in the trailer, I just, it's just too dark and eerie, man. It's just one of these maps where people are just going to sit in corners, camp in these dark areas, because it is... it was an overpowered map on MW2. It's just going to be crazy. I'm just telling you. I haven't put my hands on it, so I don't know about it. So I'm not going to go into further detail and speculate and be that type of biased person. I'm just throwing my thoughts out there. So let me know what you guys think about Ignition down below. Containment looks like it's going to be that really open, broad-sided map. It's going to have like these small areas that open up into big areas. You're going to see these sniper points everywhere, long lights of sights. I really think it's going to be an AR map to begin with, but you guys know me. I'm definitely a running gunner when it comes to my MTAR or my Vepr or my Vector. I will be definitely running and gunning on this map because I want to get the ins and the outs of where the spawns are coming from, what's going down. But it looks like it's going to be just a bright map. One of those it's just one of those typical Infinity Ward maps. I don't think it's going to be anything too special, but it looks like it might be okay. I don't know. Like I said, I won't know until I get my hands on it, but it looks like it's going to be fun. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm on pins and needles with this game to begin with. A lot of people have thrown so much negativity towards this game. It's that point in Call of Duty's series franchise career that it's hit a stump in the road, and it's either you're just going to run that bitch over and hope it doesn't tear out your rear end, or you're just going to stop and back the hell up. I don't know. But anyways, moving on. Bayview, I think, is going to be that map where people are just going to play it just because it's fun to look at. I've seen the trailer. The map looks awesome. There's a lot of color, a lot of popping, a lot of things happening going on with this map. I think it's going to be a good time. I was watching the trailer. I was like, yeah, this is going to be the second best map that's going to be getting picked. I mean, because it's kind of bringing it close to home. You got a lot of this, it's kind of like a whole ocean scene. And then you get this field order, right? You get this field order that calls in, these artillery strikes from these naval ships out there, which is it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, You got the trolley in the center where you know people are going to be instantly drawn to. I mean, I love, by the way, thank you Infinity Ward for letting us know what is going to happen with this game. We all know that it's going to be a camp fest. But the map looks like it's just going to be fun to play. It's going to be one of those maps where you get together with your buddies, do you go in a private match, or just always voting on it whenever you see it. So, I mean, that's pretty much my opinion, my thoughts on these 4 maps. Like I said, I'm not going to go into too details and speculate and be so biased and you know, I'm just gonna kind of keep it simple, guys. Nobody's seen these maps. We won't know anything until Ali A and T Martin start playing these damn maps early and throwing up their videos and shit. So we won't get a bird's eye view until that happens. But in the meantime, we can sit here and talk about it and speculate. So, man, guys, leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think about these 4 maps. You think I was spot on kind of with opinions? I don't know. Let me know. And last but not least, this gun. This new bonus hybrid AR sniper gun they're bringing. So, the whole idea at the beginning of Call of Duty was, hey, we are not focusing on snipers. We're actually getting rid of quick scoping. Well, we all know that was a big crock of shit lie. And now they're going to add a gun that is sniper capability, man. It's got its own sniper attachments. A scope that only fits on that gun. So this guy or whoever can be a beast with this gun, have an attachment that's over the top of what other marksman guys can use as far as sniper attachments and your sniper gun as far as attachments. This has got its very own scope that doesn't fit on anything else, at least not that we know of. And it's got its own little attachment as far as, like, you know, a flash suppressor or whatever it is that it has in the front of its on its barrel. So I mean, I just don't think that they're going in the right direction. I would have thought they would have brought in SMG, you know, maybe a new AR. You know, last year on Black Ops 2, we got a hybrid submachine gun assault rifle. It was the Peacekeeper, and that was actually a pretty good gun. But that, you know, I didn't. And then they stopped. You know, they didn't have any more. But now we're getting this bonus again. And what is it? It's an AR sniper rifle. Like, we really need to encourage that any more than it already is, right? But that's just me. Although if I do get this map, I will be using that gun, not for the sniper part, but just because I'm an AR guru. I love the ARs and the assault rifles and the SMGs of Call of Duty. That's just my thing. I don't care about shotguns, don't care too much about snipers. I'll do it if I have to get a challenge, but I don't really care about it. But anyways, guys, oh, excuse me, starting to feel under the weather. I need to be a hot toddy. Anyways, guys, let's wrap this up. I appreciate you guys watching the video and taking the time to listen to my thoughts and opinions on Onslaught, the new DLC from Call of Duty Ghosts. And are you guys going to be getting this map? You know, did you guys get sucked into the season pass? What do you think, man? Leave your comments and your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think on this subject, and let's have a talk about it. But until next time, guys, I'm your boy, Mr. Glock 420, and as always, peace, love, and game on. And we'll see you. Peace!